this pattern on my sketch, but it isn't going through my part yet. So let's start by turning on my part so I can actually see that part in that three-dimensional piece. And I just have that sitting on the surface as a two-dimensional pattern. So I want to cut through that wood, and we use an extrude cut. So it's the same as making something we can remove with this. We want to remove some solid, and you'll see new, add or remove. I'm going to choose the remove option. It's going to think a little bit here. And faces and sketch regions to remove. So I'm just going to select that pattern here. Thanks for a little while longer. All right, now it's going and it's trying to go through for a long ways. We don't have to go through that far. We can choose a different type of end condition. We want it to go through only up to the next face. And then we'll see that come back. Not a big deal when you're just dealing with one piece, but as your part studios get more and more complex, you will find that you want to be very deliberate in what you're doing. So the better habits you can get right at the beginning, the better off you're going to be. Speaking of good habits, I'm going to change this from Extrude 1 to a more meaningful name, so Pattern Extrude. And here we go. I like it. I'm going to say yes, and what are we seeing here? Thinking a little bit. That doesn't look right. So I'm going to reopen that extrude. You are welcome to do this anytime as well if something doesn't look quite right. And I think what I ended up choosing to extrude was the entire outside and not the pattern itself. So this is a good learning opportunity. Right here where it says what I'm going to be removing, I can get rid of that. I'm going to click that little X, and now I want to actually get the patterning sketch, so I can even go into my feature list here and choose the pattern. And then I'm sure I got the right piece here. And we're going up to next. Let's see if this is doing what I want. I'm actually going to change it to blind for a second, just to give me a little more visual of what's happening. All right, and then I'll show you another feature here. You could say up to face, flip it over, and you want the cut to go up to this face, and that should work too. There we are. It's going up to the other face. You can now see that I think I've got the right thing there. Hit the green check to say we're happy with that. And there we've got a pattern that we could send to the laser cutter. You are always welcome to go back into any of the things in your feature list. So let's say you wanted to move the pattern over a little bit. You could go right back into that patterning sketch, open it up, your flyout window will come up, and it will allow you to edit in that space. When I'm editing in a sketch window, you'll notice that I have all the sketch tools. Unless this flyout window is open, I can't edit anything in that particular feature. That can be an element of frustration when you're first learning. So please, anytime you want to edit something in a specific region, make sure your flyout window is there. I'm not going to change anything right now because I think I want to get you trying to make your own. Good luck. I hopefully will be back in class pretty soon to help you guys out with this. Take care.